Hello, my name is Hugh from HFHill and Associates. Today we're going to go over a Hill Labs Airflex. It's an elevation manual flexion table. This particular one is a 2014 model. It's their second in a series. September of 2018 they came out with the new Hill Airflex 2. So this is the version before that. Okay, this particular one is in charcoal finesse material on a gray base. All right, so it has two cervical, chest, lumbar, and pelvic drops, and I'll take you through all the control panel here in just a moment. So you have a power on button, okay, and then you have cervical, thoracic, lumbar, and pelvic. So you choose which button you want to activate that particular drop. Okay, so here is your pressure pedal, and your pressure pedal activates the drop. Okay, so we can activate it. In the down position, you come over here and you pull out this little twist. So pull and twist. And it goes from toggle to forward motion. Toggle, put it back in, and it's a forward motion drop. The same tension knob works for both. Okay? So on the front here, we have a neck lock. It's just a little black finger switch, and when you pull it, you activate it, and when you let go, it locks in a position. So clearly this is a wonderful position if you're going to side posture on the table to support somebody's head. If you're putting them face down, put it like that to make them as comfortable as possible. All right, so that's your cervical drop. We're moving south on the table, your chest and lumbar, or upper thoracic and lower thoracic. Those two buttons there. Again, you got a foot cocking pedal that activates both drops, and then we have a pelvic drop back here. Okay, back to your chest section. So our button here says breakaway. So another mech lock. As you pull it towards you, you have your breakaway chest. Okay, if you increase pressure in that cylinder, it does just that. It becomes firmer. And then you can decrease the pressure. You can decrease it so much it doesn't hold its own weight. It becomes quite easy. So you decide how much pressure you want in that air cylinder, and you can certainly push it down and lock it down if you so choose. Okay, so there's your breakaway chest, your upper thoracic and lower thoracic drops. Okay, so this is your flexion distraction button. Okay, so come back here. We release your flexion right there. And so there's your up and down for your flexion distraction. And again, the increase, so we're decreasing, and we take all the pressure out. Okay, it becomes quite easy. And if somebody weighs a little bit more, you add a little more pressure to it. And that's how you do your flexion distraction. If you release your lateral flexion lock here, you get to go sideways. And of course, when they're both open, that's when you can circumduct. Okay? Lock them both back in place. This is your rotation right here. So as we open that, you got a leveler and a rotation. The table will do this. Okay, I recommend if you do not do that, that you allow me to put a lockout on there, which I'm happy to do at no cost. And the lockout will take some of this wobble out of the system, but it also removes your ability to do that rotation mechanism. In today's table, when you buy it, you have to pay extra for that because most people don't use it. So we can talk about the lockout. All right, you have another neck lock switch back here. Your foot ankle rest slides out or back. So your pull finger switch, wherever you let go, it locks in place. And that certainly is for different height people. The T-bar goes, it's a square peg and a square hole, so it will go in any one of several different directions. This is the most popular direction for your average doctor who's going to stand right here and do your flexion distraction right here. All right. The table goes 21.5 to 29 inches. There's your height control. You got the same control over here on the other side. And your pressure pedal, you have another pressure pedal over here. Add some drops. Add some drops, come up. And lock your piece in, lock it again. Okay, the material and the foam are in very good condition. I don't see any weaknesses. It feels good all the way through the material. I don't see any real wear spots on it at all. So I think you have a table in very good condition. And the last thing I'm going to point out to you is your paper guide. So, Mr. Jenkins, if you come over here, we'll have a look. So you have a paper guide right here that just comes out. It's a piece of PVC with some aluminum legs on it right there. And the material up here, again, is in very good condition. This is a difficult spot because a lot of makeup from a lot of faces gets in there and does wear and tear to it, but you can see that it's in very good condition. There's your paper guide and your paper cutter right there. All right, I think that's a complete run over of the table. Thank you very much.